This is the Kicking It podcast where we talk all things women's rugby league.
And stories to inspire and entertain. Come kick it with us.
Welcome back to another episode of Kicking It. My name's Kiana Takairangi and I'm joined by my bestie, as always, Corbin Baxter. Corby, how are you?
I'm well, Keeks. Really excited to be here. Really excited to talk more footy, more stories. Let's do it.
Heaps of stories today. Not really, not too many stories, but a little bit of a change up from our guests that we've been having on, which has been really fun. Unfortunately, now the listeners have to listen to us.
Sorry, guys.
It's just us today.
You're stuck with us today.
But we're still going to talk about a couple of cool things. We're going to chat about pre-season, what's going on with us, a little bit of an update there. We'll talk about last week's trial game, Cowboys-Titans.
Yep.
And there's a couple coming up this week as well.
Yes.
We'll talk about Origin. There's an under 19s girls Origin game coming up this week as well. And we'll do some Q&A, hey?
Bit of fun we put up on the story. So few questions have come through and we look forward to answering them for you guys.
Yes. A few questionable ones.
Yes, some good ones in there. I'm really excited to pepper you with.
I'm not that
Can't
excited.
wait to hear the answers.
We'll get to them. But first up, let's look at that Cowboys-Titans game. I know that I didn't get to watch it all. You had a better...
Yeah, I had a little bit of a look. I watched the first half sort of all in one go and then caught up in the second half just to see how it finished out because I obviously saw the score earlier before I watched the game. So Titans had a fairly easy win in the end, 36-6 I think was the end score. First half, pretty close. I think Cowboys came out strong with the early try. And then Steph Hancock, who was in some pretty good try scoring form in 2022, bagged herself a try in the trial match as well, a famous big bomb kick after she scored it, which was pretty cool to see.
Love that.
So 6-all going into half time, and then I think the Cowboys defence just got a little bit tired.
Yep.
Some spaces opened up for the Titans' edge and they just sort of ran amok and picked them apart a little bit. It was good to see Niall Williams out there. I think she put on a really big hit. I saw some highlights of that.
I did see that. So I only caught
see.
like the first 15 minutes of it, but that was one thing I saw. And I remember thinking, holy shit, like who was that? I didn't realise. I completely forgot that was her.
Yeah.
So good. Just
Sunny Bill
absolutely,
Lack.
yeah. Nailed whoever it was on the other end of it. Unlucky.
Yes, poor girl. But yeah, obviously just a trial match, but it'll be good to see some more footy in her hands. I'd love to see what she can actually do and create out there. But yeah, Titans sort of just ran away with it in that second half.
Yeah, so scoring, 30 points? Did you say it was 36 or 30-6? Something around there.
I think it was 36-6. Yeah.
Big second half then. I heard that there were a few errors throughout. That's what our coach was saying anyway. He's like, expected, like
As
it's the
expected.
first hit out of the season, but that's something we're personally going to be working on is our completions, trying to hold on to the footy because it's hard to win games without it.
Yeah, but that's what a trial match is for, right? At least you guys are having one. I think us at Roosters and Canberra are the only teams not having one for whatever reasons. I'm not sure why Canberra aren't. I think with us...
You guys don't need one, do you?
We definitely need one. We're doing a bit of a scrimmage this weekend too against one of the boys' teams, but I feel like... a lot of our girls were obviously in Origin.
Yeah.
So, they've just, their load's already up. And then if you're not playing sort of close to what your starting team, like it's obvious that they're going to be in the starting team. If you've got half of those girls out, that's just almost no point. But I'm really excited to see the other 3 games this weekend. Yeah. You guys are playing tomorrow against West Tigers, which would be pretty cool.
Yep. So we're up tomorrow. It's Friday today by the time you put this out, sorry, it's probably going to be past. But anyway, we've got the Tigers, which should be a good run. I haven't heard too much about how they're going. I haven't really spoken to any of the girls, but they've got enough good players within their team to, give us a good run. So we've definitely got to be on our A game. Although it's just a trial, you still want to win those games. Yeah. So I'm happy that we've got a trial because I think we definitely need it. We've trained really well, but nothing compares to actually having a proper game. So. Yeah.
Personally, I feel like I would have loved one.
Yeah.
Just it's been so long. I like just to get a game under my belt. But training's been pretty intense, I'm sure, for all clubs. But yeah, there's just nothing like actually having a proper hit out.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit jelly of you. But yeah, should be good to see most teams out there having that trial match, blowing out the cobwebs before round 1.
Yeah.
ready to rumble.
We don't usually get them. I feel like we don't always get
No,
trial games.
Never. Or I think like in the past, maybe Bronx have done one against like PNG.
Yeah.
But it's not like a thing in the women's game yet. But maybe they're going to make it a thing.
And I guess with having a longer pre-season, it's given us a bit of time so that we've been able to do this, which is pretty cool. But a couple other games that are coming up. We got the Knights versus Bronx in another game. I think that's up in Newey.
Yep.
And then the Eels are playing the Dragons tonight.
So excited.
Yeah.
It's just, the unknown, because there's so much movement. All the squads are so different. It'll be interesting to see how they come together. And, like, you can't judge too much of a trial match. But, I'm just excited that NRLW is back at some capacity, even though it's a trial match. But we get to sort of scope out how the teams are looking and, just enjoy it.
Can you believe that we're almost, like, in our season?
No, it's flown by. Hey, I feel like it
so
does
quick.
every year. Like everyone's so nervous for the pre-season and the build-up, and then before you know it, you're in week 4, week 5, and like a couple of weeks out from kickoff.
Yeah, it's crazy because we usually have a lot shorter pre-season.
Yeah,
it's usually 3 or 4. I think last week was 4. Sorry, last year was 4 weeks. We've had 7. Or this is week 6, is it? Or going to week? This is the end of week 5.
Yeah,
going to week 6 next week. And then
it's game week.
Yeah.
It's even though it's been longer, I feel like it's gone quicker. I don't know. It's
gone
weird.
so quick.
But I feel like I'm at the point where I'm just like keen to play now.
Yeah,
How about
same.
you?
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm like, let's just get into it. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow and just having a run, seeing where we're at. And then it's good that we've got those 2 weeks to really shit. Sorry. It'll be good to just have those 2 weeks to really sharpen up and work on what we need to work on.
Cool. Can't wait to watch. You guys at Shark Park?
The
tomorrow. Local?
Yes, we'll be on. So we'll let you guys know how those trial games go next week on the next epi.
Yep. And then on Thursday, the 13th of July, we've got the under-19s Women's State of Origin.
Yep.
Which will be pretty cool. We just wanted to give them a shout out. Obviously, they're up-and-coming girls.
Yep.
There's a few NRLW girls that are going to be repping, which I'm really excited about. So I thought we'll just touch on a few of the players that are going to be running out. So for Queensland, they've got their number 6, Shante Kiriaratu. So she's playing with the Titans this year. This is her first year of NRLW.
Yep.
Yeah. And she played in the halfback in the trial match last week. You have played with her before?
Yeah, we played over in the World Cup together for the Cook Islands. So she's another cookie gal. Really cool to see her having a run the other night, which was good for the Titans. But I think she was too young last year, maybe.
She's baby.
She's baby, yeah. She just finished school. Actually, when we were over at the World Cup, she was doing a HSC, like, online.
Wow.
Whilst we were preparing, like, in the lead up for our game. So it's pretty crazy.
That's sick.
So she'll be one to watch. Unfortunately, in the World Cup, her and I both got concussed in the same game, which is our
she was
first
the other
game.
one.
Yeah,
Yep.
so really disappointing. Obviously, she's young and upcoming, though, so she's got plenty of years ahead of her. We'll see a lot more of her in the future. But it was funny, just her and I, like, in the gym by ourselves when we weren't allowed to do anything, just trying to go through our like return protocol, and we were trying to like push as hard as we could to try to like get back, but obviously they're pretty strict with the concussion protocols now. It's just a clean 11-day blanket rule, which ruled us out of both of the remaining games of our World Cup.
So you did it in the first game.
First game.
That's like worst case scenario.
It was the worst ever. So it was shitty, but for me, I got done, like my knock was 1 minute to go of the first half.
So annoying.
And then hers was like towards the end of the second half. So really disappointing, but it was good that we had each other to kind of just, I don't know, deal with it together. Feel
Massive
sorry
shame.
for ourselves.
Yeah, but like she's young, and the fact that she's still got to experience a World Cup while she's still at school and studying and stuff would have been a pretty amazing experience.
So cool, yeah. So looking forward to seeing her out on the field on Thursday.
Awesome. And then Sienna Lofipo, she will be her halves pairing in the 7. So she was actually the 19th man for the Women's State of Origin squad.
Oh, right. There we go.
For Queensland. So be good to see her out there getting a start. And then in the 13, Tavana Papali'i. So she's in our Roosters squad.
There we go.
She's a young girl too. I think she played lock for Roosters at Tasha Gale. Could easily be in the halves as well. Just a really good ball player. So I've been doing a lot of training alongside her. I'm really excited to see her out there and doing her thing too. So there are a couple of our NRLW girls in the Queensland side.
Yep.
And then for New South Wales, Pani Hopewadi, she's in the middle. She's also with us for her second year in the NRLW. I just forget how young some of these girls are. I feel like they've been around for so long. The fact they're still playing in the under-19 State of Origin is mind-blowing. Mona Lisa Soliola, we both played with her at Cronulla and Harvey Norman.
Yep.
But she played with St. George last year in the NRLW. So this is her second year. She's moved over to Canberra.
Yep.
So she was a handful last year. I feel like she grew so much in that year at Harvey's.
Yeah.
And then got a really good opportunity at Dragons, scored a couple tries and just really made a name for herself in the NRLW.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think I played alongside her a couple of times at Harvey's, and I could just see her develop throughout the season and develop in confidence, and then took it into the NRLW season and had a really good year with the Dragons. So it'd be good to see her down at Canberra. She's got a famous last name. Her brother.
Yes.
Is it her brother?
Yeah, I think it's her brother.
Yeah.
Also plays with Canberra.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. And then Losana Lutu. Is that how you say her last name? Lutu?
Yeah.
They call her
Bucky.
So she is playing with the Tigers this year. She played with Para last year. I think she got injured in the early rounds at Para last year and then missed out most of the season. But she played with Tigers. She's been playing with Tigers for the last few years in the Harvey Norman Premiership and won a premiership with them last year.
Yes.
Really awesome player as well. I think she was in the side last year for the Origin. I may be wrong. But I remember you Cronulla girls, I think I was pregnant, I didn't play, but you guys versed them. I remember watching, she was playing fullback. Oh no, Tay was playing fullback. She was playing in the 6.
Yeah.
And she was a handful.
Yeah. Really skillful player. She'll be one to watch for sure.
Yeah. Very cool. And then just a couple of sisters from the NRLW I thought I'd make mention of. Ebony Restran Smith, so sister of Tiana, Shaylee Joseph, Keely's younger sister, and Sienna Lang, Tegan Lang's younger sister, all playing as well. So massive good luck to both sides. Really excited to see the young talent coming through, and really pumped to see them. They play Thursday, 13th of July, KO Stadium in Redcliffe. It's a 5:45 kickoff, and you can watch Channel 9, Foxtel, KO, all of those. So pumped for that.
Good luck to the girls. Couple Sharkies girls are in there as well. Sorry, I'll quickly throw them in. Gracie, she's playing on the wing there. She's actually really, I've been really impressed with her throughout our preseason. I think she's a gun. She's playing on the wing. I'm excited to see her play. Cool. She played at Norths for Harvey's as well, but I don't remember too much of her, so I'm really looking forward to seeing her on Thursday night. And then Lulu as well.
Yes.
You were asking me this before because her actual name is Mercedes.
Yeah, I didn't realise that was her.
Yeah. So for anyone out there, if you're doing commentary and you happen to come across her name, it's not Mercedes. A lot of girls look at it and think, okay, Mercedes, Metcalf, but it's actually Mercedes.
Cool.
There we go.
Where does Lulu come from?
Couldn't tell you.
Oh.
It's just her nickname.
Love it. Cool.
Yep.
Keen
Either
for
or.
that. Keen
Go the
for
girls.
that.
Good luck.
Good luck, girls.
So another thing that's been going on lately
Yep.
is the RLPA media boycott.
Oh.
Bit of drama.
Dramas.
So apparently what's going on is that the NRL aren't coming to terms with the RLPA, which is the Rugby League Players Association, around the CBA, which is the collective bargaining agreement. Apparently NRL have just kind of given a bit of a take it or leave it offer, and they did get close to agreeing with the RLPA's conditions in terms of what they put forward, but then they came back and they made over 100 changes to the settlement proposal. So a lot of drama going on there.
Yeah, I can't keep up with it. I'm guilty. I'm someone who the emails pop up and it's sort of out of sight, out of mind. But I know that it is so important and that we need to take a stand. And I'm totally with the players and the RLPA and appreciate what they're doing to make sure that we are treated fairly. So I've definitely now have sort of taken more awareness and being a bit more into what is going on, because they're messing with all of our rights and everything. So just the fact that it's dragged out so much is annoying.
Yeah.
Because when does it need to be settled
So the
by?
boys' current CBA finishes at the end of October. So it's literally how many, 4 or 5 months away?
Yeah.
Is it July?
Yeah. literally right after the grand final.
Yeah, like it's so close. So obviously that's why the RLPA are having to do these measures and say, okay, well, if you guys aren't going to come to terms with us,
Yeah.
they're going to have to do what they're doing. So they've done a complete media boycott.
Yeah. And it was so weird last night watching the Sharks-Tigers game.
Yeah.
Watching the pre-show, there was like no vision in the background, no pre-game interviews. It was just like super weird to watch, and like it even got kicked off 10, 15 minutes early. Like we had rewinded the like pre-game chat to see what they were talking about. Sharks is obviously someone that we follow, so we wanted to make sure we watch it, and then we didn't realise we were back to live. It had already kicked off, and we were like, what's going on? But yeah, just so weird. I wonder how long that's going to go until.
Yeah. Well, I know the RLPA are pretty firm. You know, they've been talking with the playing group, and they're all for just doing whatever they need to do to get the NRL to come to the table. So, like, this is the start of it.
Yeah.
if they still don't come to the table, then I assume there'd be more things happening. But
Yeah.
hopefully not for too much longer.
I know. Hopefully they can come to an agreement. I feel like they're both accusing each other of bullying each other.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's very messy, and
Yep.
a lot for the players. And there's been a lot of chat about like a lot of the players not really understanding what they're boycotting, and like it's just having a bit of awareness around it, because it's very important, and it's something that's going to be locked in for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure we get it right.
Absolutely. So hopefully that's sorted soon enough.
Yes. What else? How's pre-season been going?
It's been really good.
Yeah.
Again, we have our trial tomorrow, so we've just been working up towards that. But I'm happy to finally be out of that like pre-season phase.
Yeah. Yeah.
No more 1.2s. We had another one last week.
Yes.
Were you guys the same?
We did the same. Yeah, we finished with it last week.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, let's not.
Deja vu. I feel like we just had this conversation not long ago.
No, it's interesting. Like I just never do great at 1.2s. I feel like I'm definitely gotten fitter over my whole pre-season. In the con and stuff, I'm like up with who I sort of feel like I should be. My 1.2 was definitely better than my first one, so I'm pretty stoked with it. But I just like some of the times that these girls get is ridiculous, and I feel like no matter how fit I get, I'm never going to get a 5:15.
Rattle some, like, who was the best in your team?
Millie Boyle I don't know what she got on the last one, but the first one. So coming into pre-season, she ran a bloody 5:15. And that was after doing speed testing, gym testing, a session, and we were on like a pretty shit field.
Yeah.
We had done one full set, and then we got reset by the coach because a couple of people took shortcuts.
Oh, no. You guys weren't doing 2 feet behind the line then, were you?
No.
And then still pulled up
and
with
then
that
still
time.
pulled up with a 5:15.
That's nuts.
Yeah, she's
a
just
freak.
a freak. And yeah, like a few of the girls just like around that 5:30. Like,
Wow.
must be nice.
Yeah, must be nice. I know mine was a lot better as well. Well, not a lot better, but I definitely improved from my first one. But our surface was probably worse than yours, I'd say.
From the first one?
No, the second one. Oh, we did the same field.
Oh,
we were high for both.
Yeah.
But where I was running specifically, there was like a little mound or bit of a hill.
Not the mounds on the 1.2. You don't need that.
I reckon I could probably cut off like a minute of my time, really. But
Okay.
going like up the incline on each like return. Sorry, but anyone that doesn't know as well, the 1.2, we posted up after our first chat about it, but it's 20 meters back, 40 meters back, 60 meters back, 5 times.
Yep.
As quick as you can go. So every time I had to run, I was going over the hill, back over the hill.
So you're
over
doing
the
hill
back
sprints.
over the hill. Yeah, basically. I reckon I'd run a 5 flat
Oh,
without the hill.
dreamer. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I think there's a lot of factors that can affect your time. And I'll take off like
How many seconds?
15.
Thank you.
No, that's a lot. Maybe 10.
20. What? I'm running over a hill.
20? Yeah, but what, is it a bump or a hill?
Like a hill.
Okay, fine. Take 20.
Dramatic. No.
But do you feel fitter? Do you feel like it's been a good pre-season and
Heaps
it's done its
fitter.
job?
Yeah. So I got put into the top con group.
Yeah.
You know how, do you guys get split into groups based
No,
on your...
we don't.
Not really?
No.
No, okay.
We just have 2 set groups for the night.
Oh, that's right then.
Yeah.
So we got split into groups based on that first 1.2 time. And somehow, I don't know how, I managed
You're a
to-
freak.
Not at all, definitely not. But I ended up in the top group, and when I saw it, I was like, hold on, why am I with Emma Tonegata, Cassie Staples, Andy, Jade? That was like all our super freakish fit guys. But then it was like Maddie and I. So Mads and I were like, we'll just
At each other.
we'll just hang together. But that really pushed me, which was really good because I'm never usually like up there. I'm usually like mid.
Yep.
But yeah, it's been a good challenge for me. So
So good.
feeling good.
You'll be thankful.
Yeah, I hope so.
Round 1, you'll be like, feeling amazing.
We'll see. We'll
good.
start with tomorrow and we'll see how we go. But yeah, I'm definitely happy to be out of that preseason phase.
Yes,
Not
me
too much
too.
con anymore, just more footy.
Just a bit more sharp, bit of edge v edge, the fun
Yes.
stuff.
Yes, exactly. Do you
Yeah.
remember our edge v edge days at Cronulla?
So fun.
That was the best.
The best, like a full half a session
Yes.
of, not a full half, a half a session of edge v edge.
It was the best. We were on the same side as well for a while, right? You were playing you were playing 5'8".
Yeah.
I was your centre.
Yes.
And we used to verse Maddie as the
Yeah.
left half. T was the left centre.
Yes.
I forget who was playing at the back then though.
Um,
Do you remember?
yeah. Sam.
Oh.
Before Sam. No, it was T
Before
and then
Sammy.
Sam.
Yeah, okay.
So T, who was the other centre? Andy.
I don't think so. I remember coming up. Oh, I don't know. Actually, T was at the back
Yeah, T was at the back and then
because I remember I would jam. her.
Yes.
Like we used to go so hundy. It was really like full on, and we wanted to just spend more and more time there. We're like, one more set.
yeah, and Maddie would be like, Maddie's side got an extra like 4 or 5 goes
Yes.
because they could never
They couldn't get through.
get through.
And then they were upset and they needed more shots. And we were like, mate,
Love
how
you,
many more
Mads.
shots do you need? We do love you, Mads, but right side.
Right side, strong side.
Kidding. Bit funny.
Good times. Good times. Anyway.
What else has been going on for you?
Not much. We had a bit of a bonding night after last weekend's session last Saturday. So it was a big day actually. We had our Saturday morning session where we did our 1.2, and then we had some media, so team photos. We did a joint photo with the boys, which was sick. Headshots, bit of like social media content and stuff, and then we had organised just a bit of a bonding night with the girls and the staff. What are your thoughts on staff getting involved in a bit of a cheeky drink up bonding night?
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I think that's very teamish.
Brings
Like you're trying to
everyone
bond.
together. Yeah.
I'm all for it. I think they should get involved.
Yeah, I agree. So ours did, which was fun. So we just went to El Camino there in Entertainment Quarter because that's where our HQ is, and had a couple cheeky
Mugs.
margaritas.
Yep.
Then headed to Beach Road Hotel where we
Yep.
bumped into a couple of your crew, the Yellow Sharkies in our hood,
Yes.
and yeah, Mads, Tay, Jada, Kiana, everyone. So it was really cool I love that in the women, probably the boys the same. When they all go out, they all hang out. So it was fun to have a bit of a party with them. But Taylor Preston had the nerve of being like, "What are you guys doing here?" And I'm like, "Mate, this is our hood. this is our land. This
That's
is where
so
we
funny.
are from."
You know what? The Cronulla girls are big fans of Beach Road.
Yeah, I know. When I saw you girls were at Connie's,
Yes.
the Cronulla
I
girls.
missed out. Sorry. So I
Yes.
wasn't there in case anyone's like,
Yeah.
you were there, you would have known.
Kiana
I wasn't
ran
there.
off.
I had a birthday up in Brizzy. So I literally flew up after training, back home the next morning, missed it all, but I did hear.
Yeah, it was the rest of the
stories.
team.
Yeah.
So that we were all there. It's good there. It's the first time I've been to that upstairs part. It's a bit of a vibe.
Yes, it gets
was
busy,
good fun.
doesn't it?
But yeah, when I saw the stories on Insta at Connie's, I was like, they're going to end up in Bondi for sure.
Absolutely.
So it was good. It was good fun. I was home by midnight. Once it gets to 11, I hit a wall. A real grandma. But good fun just to celebrate sort of the end of the preseason. Obviously, it's not ideal to be doing any of that throughout the season. So
No. Yep.
just had a bit of fun, and now we're into some business. So
And I
good
think
times.
it's a really good thing to do before season
It
as well,
is.
because you see all those quieter ones who don't say much at training. Once they've
Yeah.
had a couple of drinks, they could tend to come out of their shells, which is good.
Yeah, and you get to know them earlier rather than
Exactly.
on the last night where everyone goes out.
Yeah, at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So yeah, always a good idea to have a bit of a piss up.
Love it. Best
At
way
the
to bring
start of
people
season.
together.
Exactly. How did your coaches go? Did you say your coaches went out with you?
Yeah. So
Did they have a
Stranger
crack?
came out. Yeah, Stranger's good fun. He just like just gets amongst it. I think because so many of the girls know him from last year, and then he has like a good relationship with the Central Coast girls, which are a big part of our team. Like already tight knit, so it just feels natural. And then Callie, who's our S&C, and some of the other staff came out too. So yeah, they had a good crack. It was fun.
How good.
Yeah.
We need to get Tony coming out.
Tones
with us.
out.
I know.
I feel like he'd be fun. You'd really have to like, well, yeah, I feel like he would hold back.
100. We'd have to spike his drinks.
Yeah. That's where I was getting at, but not
Without
quite.
saying it. Spike his drinks. That's what we'd have to do. We would never do that.
Never.
Why'd you look at me?
Watch out, Tony.
Nah, never. We don't even drink at the Sharks.
Oh, athletes.
Instagram
Instagram says otherwise.
Hey,
Anyway.
close friends. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Moving on. Let's move on. Hey, should we get into some of these Q&As? Because we've already rambled for a
Yes.
little bit. Should we get into them?
Yeah, we'll just freestyle some.
Yeah, we'll freestyle through. We'll forget the silly ones that are in there.
Never.
Okay.
The silly
I'll go
ones are the
first.
best ones.
I'm going to pick one. Here we go.
You're a dork.
Okay, the toughest opponent in NRLW for you both, and also the fastest player. Who is it?
Oh, I reckon the fastest is Chapo.
Yeah?
She just runs people down for fun.
Yeah, you're right.
And like, if she's in a bit of space,
Yeah.
see you later. I don't know. Like, maybe she's like just relative to footy. Like, she looks fast with the ball in hand as well. There might be people, if you had an actual race, who might be faster. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say
Her stride length is next level, hey.
She's literally like a horse.
She's like a sub.
Yes, just a huge, huge stride.
Stride length for days.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And toughest opponent. Oh, we've said it time and time again. Can't go past Mima.
Yes, I like it. I was thinking the same, but then I had
You can't
another
copy me.
thought.
Yes.
Elsie.
Yeah.
Elsie's a tough one.
Yeah. Oh, I
Are
can
we-
think of another one.
Who?
Kede.
Yes. That's a good one too.
Ooh.
And then you can also throw Amber Paris Hall in there as well. I wouldn't like to be trying to tackle her one-on-one.
100. There's a few for you guys.
There we go. And another fastie,
Yeah.
Tegan Berry.
Yeah. True.
She's quick.
Very quick.
We need to have a race one day. Put the fastest contestants.
NRLW players. That'd be cool. I'll be the starter.
I'll be the finisher.
Okay. CK NRLW race.
We need to do it.
Okay. We'll make it happen. Fun.
Plan.
Okay. My turn. How do you ladies balance footy and life equally so you don't burn yourselves out?
Good question, that one. How do we do it? It's tough. I feel like a lot of our life outside of footy is around sport.
It is.
But not just for ourselves. So we are both coaches.
Mm-hmm.
We coach footy. So I guess that keeps us
Yeah.
still in the footy circle, footy bubble. But we also coach speed and agility. So I think that's good to have. Again, it's not completely keeping us away from footy. So there is a lot of footy within our lives. But I guess being able to help others with their footy.
Yeah.
Is what,
It's different. It's like a different
yeah.
avenue of, we're not like playing it. We're,
Yeah.
helping others with it.
Yeah, that's it. So
We just love it so much.
I know. But that's another good thing about our job is that we really love and enjoy what we do for work. So I'm grateful for footy in those instances that we get to use that
Yeah.
as a way of making money and doing it for work. So
For
yeah,
sure.
it is a tough one,
Yeah.
but I don't know. What do you think?
No, I agree. I feel like we're lucky that we actually genuinely love it so much that it doesn't seem like it's too hard or anything. Obviously, you know, we love to do things like have nights out with the girls or go to the beach, chill, do recovery, which I guess is still around footy, but like things that we can just like relax and enjoy each other's time.
Yeah.
And family, like we're both big family people. So I know that I like to make sure that I spend as much time as possible with the boys and my mum and like my mum's like my best friend. So like just making sure that, and you're the same. Like I know you're really close with your mum. So just knowing what values we have and what really matters in our lives and making sure that we make time for it.
Yeah, definitely. And another thing on that, like we're still around footy a lot in the aspect of going to watch like our nieces and nephews, like on our weekends off, like if I'm not playing footy or if I don't have training, I'm so happy because I got to go to watch my nephew play or watch my niece play. So I feel like our lives in general are very footy focused, but it's not just always about our training, our playing, which is good.
It's about others. Love that.
Next one.
Yep.
It's my turn.
What was that?
Corbin, you should be at the Sharks, not the Roosters. Not really a question.
That's not a question.
I just thought I'd chuck it in there. I'll choose again. What are you most looking forward to in the new season of NRLW?
Ooh. Expansion, like more games, definitely. I think it'll be interesting to see how it goes with more teams, players spread out and, you know, changing to different clubs. But just, expansion in general and what comes with that.
I'm the same. I'm excited to see how each team goes with, so much player movement. I just want to see where everyone's at and how everyone goes. So
cool.
Same sort of answer.
Love it. Does the NRLW have a white shorts policy similar to the AFLW one?
You said they do.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool actually. So I think it's a policy. I don't know if it actually is a policy, but the NRLW have changed all teams to have coloured shorts. So no one's got white shorts now, which is pretty cool. So we are in the navy kit. It's a little bit like training uniform vibes, but it looks pretty cool. Dragons have the red shorts. Who else had white? Did you guys have?
I think we did last year, Knights. Yeah.
Knights. I think Knights will have blue. Yeah. So no more white shorts, which I am
so bloody good.
Very happy about.
I actually remember a game last year.
Yeah.
Seeing an accident with someone,
really?
With a player, when we were playing, and I remember just being a bit rattled by it because I was like poor them.
Yeah.
I felt so bad for them, and it kind of just distracted me from what I was meant to be doing. So it's horrible. Like, it's definitely about time.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, be specific to women.
Exactly.
And they are now. So that's cool.
So good. But okay, I'll choose another one. Who do you think will end up being a hard team to beat?
Oh, we sort of spoke about this, didn't we, in our first epi? I said from day one that I thought Titans would be pretty good, and they showed with a strong win in the trial match that they are. I also think that Canberra are going to be pretty good.
Yeah, same. I think you guys spoke about that before, and Canberra as well. We've got them first up, so should be a good game.
Yes, and we got them second.
Yes, there we go.
What else we got here? Is Kiana going to have kids?
Yes, if I find a baby daddy. Thanks for asking.
Good question.
Great question. It is the plan, but for now I'm actually really happy just being the auntie.
Yeah.
I love just being able to take the babies for cuddles and take them out and then give them back.
And you are a great auntie. You're always looking after your little niece and nephews.
Yes, and keep me busy.
Yeah, very good auntie.
Thanks so much.
Always going to their sports.
Yes.
Cheering them on, giving them money when they score tries, like good aunties do, because I would never do that for my kids.
I know.
That's an auntie job.
That's it.
Love that.
Great question.
Good question. All right. What is your message to young girls wanting to play footy?
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. I have spoken at a couple clubs recently, our local junior clubs, and that question's kind of come up a bit. And the thing that I find myself repeating is like, the young girls these days are so lucky to have so much opportunity, because when we grew up, there was no rugby league at all. So the fact that they can start playing their own league from under 12s all the way through to NRLW is unreal. So I'm get involved. I know that we both have nieces that play in under 12s comp, and they play against each other. And I know that we're both saying the same thing and just being really supportive of them, because they've literally got the whole world ahead of them and
much opportunity.
Yeah. So definitely get involved, and you won't regret.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, I agree, because I also do some coaching at Endeavour, and the girls there, they're awesome and I love coaching them, but sometimes I don't think they fully understand the opportunity that they have. They're at the perfect age to just really take it seriously, and by the time they come out of school, there's talk of, NRLW being professional in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
So it's perfect timing for them coming out of school straight into something like that, if that's what they want to do. Just take it seriously.
What we spoke about with Kiana. It's she had that dream job of going straight into a sevens full-time contract. Yeah. I'm for the girls, the young girls who you're coaching, who are
it's
like
a
our
dead
niece
set
and that,
option.
you can literally go through school, go straight into a full-time professional contract playing footy.
Yeah.
Which is, I know we've always spoken about, like, that's our dream. That would have been the best. So
Yeah.
yes, they definitely need to take up all that opportunity, not let it slip by.
For sure. And back yourself.
There's one here that says, is the NRL ref biased towards the NZ Warriors? I think it should be like the other way.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, they're definitely not biased towards them. It's like biased
Against them.
against them.
Yeah.
So the answer?
We don't
No.
think so.
Good question.
Good question. Rookie to watch in this year's NRLW season.
Ooh. I think Jada, I don't know if you can classify her as a rookie. She played one game last year.
Yeah.
But this year will be her first time
Actual
really
back to back.
owning
I'm
a
the same.
spot.
I don't know if she's
Jada.
a rookie. But yeah, like still fresh on the scene.
One game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
Who do you think?
I was really excited. There was one girl who's 16 who was trying to get exemption.
Yeah.
It didn't end up going through, but her
Oh,
name's
no.
Aaliyah. I forget
Yep.
her last name. Sorry, Aaliyah. So she'll have to wait till next year. But there's another few young girls, and I actually mentioned Tavana Papali'i, who is in the Origin under-19s. I just think she's very, like, she gives me, like, Zahara vibes, very, like, cool, calm, collected, and just, I think she'll be a good little rookie to look out for as well.
Cool.
Yes.
Look out for her. There's a couple here about people they want on the show. So Kennedy. Is Kennedy going to be on Kicking It one day?
She's a crowd favourite, isn't she?
We
Everyone
have to bring
loves
Kennedy
Kens.
on.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the answer. Yes, if we
She'll
can
bring
get her.
some good vibes.
She's a busy girl, but hopefully we can get her on. So yes to that one. There was another one.
Kez.
Kezi.
Yeah, we love Kez.
Yes, we need to get Kezi on as well. We really want to get as many guests on as possible because what we're really enjoying is like letting our listeners get to know girls away from footy as well.
Yeah.
So I think it's really interesting for them to know, yes, footy is a big part of our lives, but we actually are normal human beings and
Yeah.
away from footy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff we do as well. So the more, the better.
100%. 100%. And if there is any other like people that you think would be really cool to try to get on, obviously be somewhat realistic, then let us know because that would be interesting to know what you guys or who you guys would want
Who
to
do you
hear
want to
from.
see? Yeah. Who do you want to hear from? For sure.
Any more or is that about it?
Let's do this. What's your favourite career highlight? Have we spoken about that?
My favourite career highlight. Mine would have to be two. Winning World Cup in 2017 and winning the Premiership 2021.
Nice.
What about you?
Winning the Premiership last year with the Knights. That was really, really special. And then another one, winning the World Cup Nines.
Oh, yes.
I was playing for Kiwis. You were playing for
You
Australia.
won't let me live that one down, will ya?
Beat your asses. No one was expecting it, and it was the best.
That was like such an upset.
Such an
Well,
upset.
like it shouldn't have been. I think just because we played you in round one and like touches up a bit
Touched us
and
up
like
real good.
had a real good comp and then just choked in the final.
And just because Australia's like, you know, you guys are fit, you guys are fast, we're like nines, like you guys will tear us.
Yeah, but you guys had a fast, fit team too.
Well, we did.
You just did a good tactic. Just let us win the first game easy and thought,
Then we'll trick yous and then beat yous.
nah, yous were good. And yous were very smart in the final. I think like Ali was carving up that whole tournament and yous obviously had a game plan to just shut her down. And as soon as that happened, we're like, what do we do?
Crumbled.
Just goes to show what Ali can do for a team. Like
For sure.
Without her, it's
Tough.
crumble city. Okay, one more.
Last one.
There's no more. I think we've done them all. We'll just finish with this statement. Kiana's smile is worth $1 million plus. That's so
Stop.
sweet.
Who on earth said that? Oh, I wrote it myself.
Maybe that's your baby daddy.
Oh my gosh, stop. Thank you so much.
be in
I
touch.
did not write it
We'll be in
myself, but
touch.
that's not really a question, but thank you. Appreciate it.
No, that was fun. Thanks for the questions, guys.
On that note,
On that note,
we'll leave with a smile.
yes, big smile.
Nah, that's enough rambling for one day.
Yes, thank you for listening to a whole lot of stories. Ramble cities.
Yeah, it was Ramble City today, but we'll be back next week.
Yeah.
we'll touch on the games, the results of the trial game.
Cool.
And then we're only a week and a half out from round 1.
So exciting.
It'll be a lot more footy chat, but we're looking forward to getting some more guests in throughout the NRLW season. And we'll get some insights from players from other teams, not just us again.
Yeah.
So keep watching. Keep listening.
Watching. Sounds good.
Make sure you guys are liking, commenting and subscribing, please. We need some more feedback.
Yeah, we love your feedback.
Coming. We appreciate you guys.
Sure do. Thanks,
See
guys.
you next time.
Bye.
Bye.